Hello and welcome to, or welcome back to, TheSimplyCa. My name is Alana, and as you can tell, I am not speaking currently because the first chunk of this video unfortunately ended up without audio. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a yoga strength and then chill video. We are going to start off in downward facing dog. So find your hands about shoulder width apart, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, and then take your time here to settle into your downward facing dog. Pedal out one heel, one knee, and then the other, and just release yourself into this shape. As you find this shape, go ahead and find yourself in the expansion and the contraction of just your breath, allowing your body to be somewhat soft and still-ish. Come up onto your toes, ripple forward, high plank. As you breathe out, lower yourself forwards all the way down. 3 cobras. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, stretch wide across your collarbones. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift up, pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, press up, hands and knees or high plank. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Find your breath, find this shape. Release your head, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, curl it in, step your foot forward between your hands. Lower your left knee down and inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, curl in through your abdomen, reach your fingertips back. Inhale, lift, reach up. Exhale, pull in, curl. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your left elbow and cup your left elbow with your right hand. Instead of pulling your elbow to the right, you're actually going to lean your elbow back in space as you pull your pelvis forwards towards your right heel. Try to find more space in your spine. So really lengthen your pelvis down towards the mat and then just lean your torso towards your left arm. Feel that stretch through the left side. As you breathe in, unravel, reach up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Pick up your back knee, step back. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. So if you'd like to flow through a vinyasa, go ahead, lower through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog, and then we'll meet in downward facing dog. As you breathe in, you're going to reach your left leg up and back, give a nice long stretch. And as you breathe out, step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, pull back, pulse. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, pull in through your core. Draw your abdomen towards your spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull in, round your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to bend your right elbow, cupping it with your left hand. And then again, sink your pelvis forwards and down as you press your right elbow into your left hand behind you. So really drawing your elbow back in space. Now try to really lengthen through your spine by dipping your pelvis forwards and down any amount. And if that means that you need to come out of this shape, go ahead. Take a softer expression of it in order to get that length in your spine here. Try not to crunch into your lumbar by allowing your pelvis to stick out behind you. Breathe into the opening of your right side. As you breathe in, reach up, unravel, exhale, frame your front foot, pick up your back knee. Again, your choice. You can make your way straight to downward facing dog or flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, lift and open your chest. And exhale, we are going to meet in downward facing dog. Softly look forward, bend your knees, and step up to the top of your mat into a really soft ragdoll forward fold. So feet are about hips width apart. Drop your head, your neck, your shoulders. You might clasp opposite elbows, or you might even decide to cup the back of your head with your hands. You're not tugging on your neck. You're just allowing your elbows to drip down towards the floor, giving your spine a little tiny hint of traction. Release whatever bind you have. Inhale, lift up halfway. Use your shins for traction. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. One more halfway. Exhale, release. Your choice. You can take a flat back or you can curl up through a rounded spine. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down as you arrive at the top. As you breathe in, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, lower your right knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Cup your right elbow with your left hand and lean yourself into that elongated position that we've had before here. Feel the opening in your right side. Inhale, unravel, reach up. Exhale, frame your front foot, pick up your back knee, runner's lunge, fingertips stay down. Exhale, send your hips up and back, extended pyramid. Inhale, forwards, runner's lunge. Exhale, hips draw up and back, pyramid. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, hips draw up and back. Inhale, bend your front knee. Anchor your back foot on a 45-degree angle. And inhale, come on up, warrior one. Bend into your left knee, press out through your right shin. And then you can have your hands shoulder width, palms together, or if you want that extra side body, front body stretch, you can bend your right elbow again, lean your pelvis forwards as you allow your upper body to drift backwards. In this shape especially, really notice if your pelvis is trying to tip behind you. Do your best to draw your sitting bones down and forwards to lengthen your lumbar spine even more. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. If you would like to flow through your vinyasa with your left foot hovered, you are welcome to amp it up a little bit and play that game. If, however, you want to hang out and chill a little bit, go ahead, take any variation. Downward facing dog is where we land. As you breathe in, you're going to reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, curl it in, knee to your chest. Inhale, leg reaches up and back. Exhale, curl in, knee to chest. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, curl in, step your right foot forward, pivot down on your back foot. Inhale, come on up, warrior two. As you exhale, settle in, land in this shape, in this expression. Notice that your pelvis is in between your heels, sitting bones are moving towards the floor, and that your shoulders are in line with your hips, which are in line with the center of your heels. A lot of the times we like to be really forward in this shape. Do your best to find that neutral position between your heels. As you breathe in, you're going to pivot on your back foot, come into high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your hands and step forward, forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, dive, forwards and down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms reach up, bend your left elbow and cup it with your right hand. Drop your pelvis forwards and down any amount and lean your upper body, your torso back as your sitting bones really anchor down instead of back. Feel that front body stretch through your left side. As you breathe in, reach your arms up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Pick up your back knee, runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, extended pyramid. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, hips go up and back. Inhale, forwards, runner's lunge. Exhale, pull your hips up and back. Inhale, forwards, pivot on your back foot, setting up warrior one. Front heel, front foot, front knee, point forward. Back toes are on about a 45-degree angle-ish. Lengthen up through your side body. Hands can be shoulder width, palms together, or if you want to really go for it, bend your left elbow, cupping it with your right hand. Pelvis draws forwards and upper body leans back. Sitting bones root down towards the mat. Find that space, that length in your lumbar spine. As you breathe in, unravel, reach up, exhale, frame your front foot, flow through your variation of a vinyasa. Your right toes might hover. You might meet us in downward facing dog. Really, whatever works best for you. Find the shape, find the expression, find the experience that you need here. From your downward facing dog, inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, curl it in, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, curl in, round. Inhale, leg goes up and back. Exhale, curl in, step your foot forwards, pivot down on your right heel. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, warrior two. Now notice what's happening on this side of your body. Notice your front knee, front foot are in approximate alignment. Try to angle your sitting bones down towards the mat as you open the front of your pelvis towards the right side of your mat. Shoulders stack over your hips, and ideally hips are somewhat between your heels, so you're not too far forward and not too far backwards in this shape. Inhale, pivot up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, frame your front foot, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands through center and release your hands to your sides. As you breathe in, reach your arms up, sink your hips down, chair pose. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fingertips pulse back, curl in through your belly. Inhale, reach up, stay in your chair. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, reach up, stand up. Exhale, dive forwards and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank, and exhale, lower forwards all the way down. Spider tip your fingertips off of the mat. Inhale, lift and open your chest. Exhale, lower just your right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, lower your left shoulder, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your right, look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your left, look to the right. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, lower forwards and down. Plant your hands. Inhale, press up, hands and knees or high plank. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. While we are here in downward facing dog, I'm going to let you know what is coming up next. So we're going to switch into the HIIT interval section of this class. And what we're going to do is 2 rounds of 2 sets of exercises. Each exercise is going to be 30 seconds. We're going to do the first set twice, and then we're going to do the second set twice. So we will jump into that in just a few moments, but for right now, enjoy your breath and your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between your hands, bend your knees, step up to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands come through center. Turning sideways, get ready to start the HIIT section. All right, we're going to be starting off with a squat and a curtsy. Squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy. So this squat curtsy situation is completely up to you on how wide, how narrow, how big of a step, how fast, how slow you go. Try to keep your knees, your hips, and your toes pointing forwards. Next up, we're going to come into a lunge, and we're going to do a toe tap. So you're going to step into your lunge, toe tap, toe tap, toe tap. So we've got a squat with this left leg, and your right leg is tipping up. Now, if you switched sides, totally fine. Just pick one, because we're going to do the other one in just a moment. And then your right hand is your support. All right, switch sides, in and up. So stay in that squat on your right foot, or whatever foot is forwards. And then you're holding your balance here with your supporting hand. We're going to stand back up shortly and we're going to do a one-legged deadlift. I also like to call this a TikTok bird. So come forwards, you can touch and then pull up. If you need support, you can always have a chair or something near you. You can reach, you can touch, you can use your arms. And this standing leg is somewhat soft. And then we're going to switch to the other leg. Up and touch. Whoop. If you lose your balance, you just use your supporting arm a little bit more. Or you can have a chair or something next to you. You don't have to touch all the way to the ground, so if your hamstring doesn't do that, that's okay. We're gonna come back and start from the beginning in that squat curtsy. So this is the second round through this first set of exercises. After this one, we do that lunge with a toe tap. You can do whatever you want with your arms. Mine just kind of go where they want to. All right, lunge with toe tap. Come on down, toe tap action. Feel the burn on your supporting leg. 10 more seconds on this side. Last time you're doing this one. And we're going to switch sides. Right here. Step back and up. Try to keep your weight on that front leg so you're not moving backwards and forwards. Whoop. Sometimes I miss my foot. That's okay. And then we're coming back into that TikTok drinking bird or the one leg deadlift, whatever you want to call it. All right, back up. Whew. And up. If you want to add intensity, you can always jump at the top, you know, just for funsies, but you obviously do not have to. That would look like that. It's totally up to you. We're going to switch sides in just a moment. Whoop, there's that moment. Again, do what you need to do with your arms to keep your balance. So if it works to do a switch up, that's cool. If it doesn't work to do a switch up, that's cool. If you want to jump, that's cool. Or if jumping loses your balance and you end up missing out, then don't worry about it. Okay, we're moving on to the second round of exercises. So here you go. Get ready for it. We are going to start off with an inchworm push-up. So you're going to start standing, walk forward, push up, walk back. Your push-up can be on your knees. It can be on your toes. Whatever you need it to be is what you're gonna do. Just keep going. Next up, we're gonna do a bear crawl. So it's a hovered tabletop, and then you're gonna walk your feet in and walk your feet back. So lots of shoulder stability. I like to switch my leading foot each time but that is not necessary. Next up, we're going to come into a gate shape and do an oblique crunch. So you're going to pivot down, bring it up, open, up, open. And then we're going to switch to the other side when we're done this round of 30 seconds. 10 more seconds, not reps. And switch sides. Up, open, open. So you're crunching that top oblique, lifting out of your bottom shoulder. After this one, it's going to be down dog push-ups. So you're going to come into a short downward dog. And your knees can be bent if you need them to be. Hands are nice and wide, and you're going to touch your head down. Head down. Droop. Droop. Now, if for any reason your heart rate is too high, your blood pressure is doing weird things, you feel lightheaded, you pause, or you can do push-ups against the wall. We're going to come back to those inchworms. Down, walk forwards, push up, walk back, up. And up. Last round here. Next up is that bear crawl. Walk in, walk out. I like to switch my feet each time, but if you think about it too much and it messes you up, don't worry about it. Keep your shoulders really strong. And then we come into the gate obliques. Come on down, reach, and in. Pull in. We're going to switch sides, and then we've got one more exercise. And the HIIT portion will be done. Switch sides and pull. And then down dog push-up is the last exercise of this HIIT break. Here we go. Stick with it. All right. Up, wide hands, knees can be bent. Push up. Over halfway to the end. Less than 10 seconds. Stick with it. Keep going. You're gonna meet in down dog now. When you're ready, child's pose. If you need a moment between down dog and child's pose, or before you move into child's pose, do that. Take a moment. Calm your breath. If downward facing dog or child's pose because they both have your head below your heart. If either one of those is not working for your blood pressure and you're feeling lightheaded, just sit up, hands on your thighs, close your eyes, and breathe. From here, you're going to shift over to your bum. So whatever you were up to, find your bum, find the soles of your feet together in a nice Baddha Konasana wide diamond. Make sure you're sitting a little bit forwards on your pelvis. Hands come to your shins as you breathe in. Lift and open your chest, and as you breathe out, you're going to curl and round like a cat-cow. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Now stay here. Lengthen up through your spine. Take your right hand to your left shin. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, give yourself a little rotation to the left. So what we're doing in this moment here is just giving you some time to collect your breath, to balance out your heart rate, your blood flow. Inhale, come back through center. Each hand, each shin. Lengthen as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to take your left hand to your right shin. Right hand comes behind you. Lift, lengthen, exhale, twist. And cardiovascular strength is partly what you're doing in the intensity of the moment, and partly how quickly you can come back to normal. So as you move through these practices, notice how hard you're pushing yourself during the HIIT, but also how quickly you return back to homeostasis. Inhale, come back through center. Lift and open your chest, and then this time you're just going to hinge yourself forwards. Finding your breath. Start to ease into a little bit more softness. Notice if you are sweating. Gently lift yourself back up. We're going to come into a nice soft pigeon variation. So we're going to take a 90-90 here. So you're going to have your front knee at 90 degrees, front shin at 90 degrees, front foot at 90 degrees, back hip, back knee, back shin, back foot at 90 degrees. Surprise! As you breathe in, you're going to roll your back hip forward. And as you breathe out, you're going to soften towards your bum. Inhale forward. Exhale, soften back. Inhale forward. Exhale, soften back. Inhale forward. Exhale, soften back. Inhale forward. Exhale, soften. Two more. Inhale forwards. Exhale, soften. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just take a few breaths here. So sometimes the most intense stretches are not the ones that are in a really big shape, but they're just sort of, they are what they are. And as long as you're in a place where you can allow yourself to settle into them, you're your body will trigger that release. Okay, we're going to switch sides. So again, 90-90, 90-90-90 really. So 90 at the ankle, 90 at the shin, the knee, the hip. Other side, same thing. 90 at the thigh, the shin, the ankle. So find that. Inhale forward, exhale, sink back. And when you sink back, I feel definitely a stretch in that hip. Inhale forward, exhale, sink. And really what we're doing here is lubricating those hip flexors and the hip joint. Just giving it some softness, some pliability. Nothing too crazy. And 2 more here. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Oh, and then we stay. So hang out as you are, just softening your breath, allowing yourself to ease your breath into whatever it is that you're feeling in that back hip. For me, it's definitely in the front of that hip flexor. And see if you can settle and ease your breath a little bit. So this isn't about an intensity. This isn't about going for it. This is about allowing your body to naturally soften when it feels safe. Okay, gently, you're going to release out of this. And then bring your feet about mats width apart, hands come back behind you, and just give your knees a little wash from side to side. All right, from here you're going to lie down on your back and hug your right knee into your chest. Left leg is long against the mat, or if that's a lot on that hip flexor, you can bend your left knee. Completely up to you. You're going to wrap around your right hamstring, and then you're just going to bend and straighten that right leg. And it doesn't have to go all the way straight, but if you're close, you can always bend your left knee, and that'll give you a little bit more space here. And if it's really not working for you, you can always grab a towel, wrap it around your hamstring, and hold it in each hand. And that'll just lengthen your arms. And then from here, you're going to extend your leg up. You can hold pretty low on your hamstring. And you're going to push your right hamstring into your hands and create some of your own traction. And then release that traction. You might adjust your hands. Just try not to have your hands right behind your knee. And again, from here, you're going to push your leg in your hands, and your hands are going to traction against your leg. And release. And you'll notice just a little bit more space in that leg. And one more time, push and push and push. Try to keep breathing even as you engage your arms and your leg. And then you're going to release. And you might slide your hands up your leg. You might grab your big toe. You might do a whole host of things. Whatever it is that works best for you. And again, you might also be using a towel, and you might also have your left knee bent. And that just gives you more space. All right, bend your right knee, and you're going to take your right knee over to the left in a twist. center. Give yourself a moment. And then you're going to hug your left knee into your chest. You can keep your right knee bent. You're going to have your hands around your left hamstring, or you can straighten out your right leg. Now from here, you're just going to bend and straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. And if you need a towel or a mat strap behind your left leg, you are more than welcome to do that. That really does help. It just gives you more access to the action of the shape. It gives you the capacity to be where your body actually is and not force it. All right. Then from here, you're going to straighten out your left leg. So if you need to bend your right knee or have that towel or strap behind your leg, go for it. Please make sure that you are not grabbing behind your knee. And then from here, you're going to tighten up your leg, tighten up your arms, create some traction, and then release the traction. And then again, tighten the traction, push and push and push. Try to keep breathing. And release the traction. And we got one more. So tighten it all up. Push and push and push and push and push. Feel the traction between your hands and your leg. And release the traction. And then from here, you might slide your hands up. You might reach up for your big toe. You might use your strap. You might bend your left knee. Or sorry, yeah. No, that's your right knee. Whatever it is, just give your leg a little bit of space. And then from here, we're going to take it into the twist. So bend your left knee, hips to the left. Give yourself a twist to the right. When you feel even, come back through center. Settle in neutral, and if there's anything that you would like to do after your twist and before Shavasana, you might choose a happy baby, a soft bridge, whatever it is, go ahead. And then you're going to find your way into Shavasana. As always, please try to give yourself at least a short amount of time in your Shavasana. Give yourself a moment to wiggle, to fidget, to shift, and then completely release and relax. As you enter Shavasana, take a moment to think of something that you are grateful for today. Take a moment to thank your body for everything that it does and for everything it allows you to do. I thank you so much for being here, for choosing this practice, and for taking the time to spend with yourself and with your breath.